What's good, you guys? I go with the name of Masha Ramohlale, and I'm back again with another amazing video. Almost ran out of hope this time, so send your love to me tonight. I hope everybody is well. I hope everybody is doing great. Thank you so much for the support, the responses, the feedback. I truly appreciate it all. Like I don't know if it wasn't for all the responses and all the messages that I got last week. I don't know. Clearly I'm doing something right? Yeah. So today's video is actually about losing yourself in the limelight, because based off all my experience, it's quite easy to lose yourself in the limelight. It's quite easy to focus on the wrong things. It's quite easy to lose yourself in the space whereby it's all flash and lights. It's all flash and lights. It's all glitz and glam, although it's not glitz and glam. But to be honest, when you're working with people who are in the limelight and you work closely with them, and somehow you haven't really discovered yourself, especially in the limelight, or rather in the space, it's quite easy for you to lose yourself. It's quite easy to just drift away from your values here, now and again, right? So this manager, he's a record label owner. He used to say that he can't manage while being in the limelight. Hence why he mentioned on a podcast that he sold the record label to his wife. So that for me makes sense. I think even now, it's something that I think I want to carry through, right? But also I need to find balance, because here I am on YouTube, but also I want to work with artists in the background, I found myself, back then, I didn't understand that there actually has to be balance, there actually has to be some sort of way you need to work through, and when I was working with the influencer, she used to say to me, I actually want a manager that is low-key, a manager that is, her business is not known like that. And I didn't understand it until later on. I didn't understand it until I'm one person. I'm an open book. I will tell you everything that is going on in my life, especially in my space, like Instagram, my close friends especially. And a lot of the people that were on my close friends were people that knew her, so it was a matter of, Masha, what are you doing? But I had to learn that sometimes you need to call yourself back and just learn about balance. So those are some of the things that I think a lot of people need to watch out, especially if you're trying to be in the management space, or rather even as an artist. You really need to be careful not to lose yourself in this industry, not to lose yourself in this space, because it's gonna be the self-discovery journey after that is kind of hard, and it's better to prevent it from happening than having to save yourself while it's happening, or even after. So yeah, those are just the little things that I've actually picked up on my journey, that no, you're losing the plot. And also it's addictive, guys. I don't want to lie, the impulsive decisions you make after a gig, the impulsive, all those things, like, no, let's go to this place. No, Mang Mang is playing at where, let's go join them. And sometimes it's just like, what are you doing? Are you here for a good time or are you here for work? And those are the things that I had to actually snap myself out of. Mistakes are done. Go to second location because it's nice, but to be honest, you don't benefit. There's nothing there. The grass is not greener. Go second location, to be honest. Gig and go home. Gig and go home. And also, it helps you to find out who's who in the zoo. It's easier to navigate through hore. Okay, these people are my entourage. Okay, so are these people here for my rider, or are these people really here to support me? So yeah, but I'm just glad that I had artists that weren't fussy, and also the gigs that they had were gigs that they were going to anyways before I came along. So it wasn't like we need to do this, but if there's anything, I've learned to be stricter. I've learned to really stick to the decisions. Like, I'm going home, go home, Yeah. Today I don't have much to say because I'm just kisamaketi, by all the responses that I've been getting, and not to sound unprepared, but honestly, this is one journey that you really need to know yourself. It needs self-control, it needs discipline, it needs you to be able to pull yourself towards yourself. It's pointless to go with people who are just not part of your journey to help you grow, but just to stick around and just be there. Surround yourself around people who want to see you go, who help you. It's just not just about the manager and the team. More so, it's about who you surround yourself and who you are and what your vision is with whatever it is that you're doing. So I think more so you need to, even with influencing, don't just do it because it's cool to get PR packages. I mean, it's nice, but there's more to it. There's more to just being. Yeah, I think I'm going to wrap it up here because I don't want to be long. If there's anything, I don't want my little chit chats to be long, but definitely will come through with more of these. I think last week was just a tester and I wanted to see where I could go with this. I'm finding my feet, guys. If there's anything, I have a plan and a vision with this whole series, but honestly, I just want it to be as authentic as possible. I want to also be able to look back and just look at my mistakes and be like, okay, this is where I went wrong and this is what I need to fix. This is me also being on the self-discovery journey, especially because a lot has happened, this was a roller coaster ride. So whatever questions that you have about this whole journey and just about the industry, whatever I could answer, please drop your questions and topics, suggestions and topics that you would love me to touch on in the comments or in my DMs, or I'll see if I can actually put up a question box on Instagram. And then yeah, that is it for today. That is honestly it. I'd love to speak for longer, but I don't want to make this long. I don't want to make it boring. Yeah, thank you guys so much for the support. I truly appreciate it. Man, you know, God bless your hearts, and let's keep those messages coming in because they're pushing me right now. Bye.
Don't be impatient. The dream is happening. You are at work, you are putting in the work, people are starting to call you, people are seeing that little potential that you have. Some people, yes, about Tepisa Maka, some others, when they're supposed to deliver what the Tepisa do, they don't take calls anymore. But as long as you know, even if this one, others are starting to call me, others are starting to DM me, others are starting to email me, it means there is something in what you're doing. Just keep at it. So what they call it is a garden that you start, you nurture, you take care, you water, you look after it, you put in those seeds, because you've just got the picture of how this garden must look like. And as this garden is coming up nicely, it's not there yet, it's coming up nicely. You will see, because the garden that you're building or that you're growing or nurturing is coming up nicely, but it doesn't mean that it's there yet. So going back to what I said earlier, you guys don't have that impatience. Don't be impatient. It's happening, especially for those who are like you, who can tell Uraiman, it looks like my life is about to change. It's because the garden that you started to grow and nurture is coming all right. It just means don't move your hands off that steering wheel. Don't move that foot off that neck. Keep the foot on the neck. Keep the foot on that pedal. Keep looking after that garden. Keep watering it even more. Whatever you've been doing, it means it's working. It's now to keep. You just need to make it. Like, if you're putting in 100% effort, if you want it to happen faster, then put in 200% effort.
Yeah.
And even if it doesn't happen at your time, don't be impatient, but rather continue at that pace where you are even, your hustle is on turbo boost.